The next chapter is about to begin. Join us live every Tuesday and Thursday for brand new episodes of the American Contractor Show. Our mission is to bring you the latest tools, innovations, and knowledge to help you become the most informed contractor in your market. Knowledge is the ultimate power, and we are connecting you with the most knowledgeable minds in our industry. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. American Contractors, I hope you're ready. This one's for you.
This is Larry Bache with the Merlin Law Group, helping policyholders for more than 30 years. If you have a claim or your client has a claim that needs help, please feel free to call the Merlin Law Group because we are the true policyholder advocate.
C3 was eager to help us, and even whenever we weren't giving them work, they were still eager to give advice. The things that they were putting out for the for changing from DMO to RFG and giving that to the industry and not charging anything for it, I thought was really cool. And that's stuff that I, as a contractor, appreciate. I'd recommend C3 to any contractor that's looking for a PA, especially if you're around Colorado. Great guys, man. I'm nothing but happy with the work they've done for us.
What's up, everybody? Lead meteorologist Sean Choquette here for our daily hail forecast, sponsored as always by C3 Group, Merlin Law Group, and RO Supplement and Balance Claims, and their show, the American Contractor Show, is that what it's called? Yeah, you can check them out in the description below if you're watching us here on Facebook, on the Hail Trace Facebook, and just shout out to them. Thanks for doing all they do to make sure these videos are possible. Our weather headlines today, we did actually see some hail that was somewhat meaningful yesterday. The New York City area is surprising. I think they're seeing more hail than Colorado's seen so far this year. Another 3-star map across parts of New Jersey, just a few miles away from Manhattan. And we also saw a 4-star map in Rapid City. We'll talk about that in just a second. More hail is possible today, this time primarily in the state of Montana. And hail is possible in Minnesota tomorrow, as well as the system that has been in the Northern Plains pushes a little bit further east and brings the risks into the Minnesota area. And finally, yesterday's hail map. I haven't had one of these graphics in a while. We had a 4-star map last night across Rapid City, Colonial Pine Hills, Merritt, South Dakota. Had up to some baseball-sized hail, and about 14,000 homes were impacted with this. This is primarily in Rapid City. And here's a couple pictures. All of these pictures from Rapid City itself. So it looks like a pretty good storm. Large quantities of at least golf ball size hail, look pretty hard, and hit a good chunk of folks here, so you can go check that out on our website, hailtrace.com. And also a 3-star map yesterday across the Northeast. This was across Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, and even into Connecticut, Hackensack and Edison, New Jersey, and Levittown, Pennsylvania, along with a whole bunch of other places that were impacted. About golf balls size hail across all 3 of the towns that are listed here, and about 312,948 homes impacted. Yeah, the I-95 corridor here in the Northeast, there's a ton of people, so you get a swath to move through just even a tiny little area, and you hit a ton of houses. So again, this is unusual for this area, just in general, not even this time of year, just in general. You don't often see golf ball size hail within a stone's throw of New York City. And you can see here a bunch of different pictures scattered about. Again, this is unusual for hail. So even knowing, say in Dallas, this is not a big deal, but across New Jersey, that is something very almost unheard of in terms of the hail. So 2020 continues to be a strange year. So for your Tuesday here, I almost got ahead of myself. We have a moderate chance for some hail across Billings, Montana. Could have up to tennis ball size hail. Most significant area, anywhere up to tennis ball size hail. Likely going to see some storms this afternoon. Billings is the only real major population center at risk, and there's an outside chance we could see some more marginally severe hail, $0.25 size, maybe down by Rapid City yet again, Bismarck, Fargo, maybe even as far east as Minneapolis, but that is a real small chance, not really expecting too much in that area. We're going to do Billings for the city forecast here, 4 to 7 p.m. local time, so that's mountain time, up to tennis ball size hail with that maximum hail size, just like with Rapid City yesterday. The storm can hit them at the perfect angle. You could get the strongest storm hits them up to some tennis balls. Moderate chance at least quarters. I think there will be storms very near the area, and if anything does hit, a little bit less of a chance. Maybe golf balls are larger. It really just comes down to, is the strongest storm going to be hitting a small point over a very large area? Billings is basically a needle in a haystack in terms of just the overall size of Montana. So looking at that future radar, we're going to start here in the northwest to focus primarily on Montana. See those big storms firing up this afternoon over by Bozeman and Butte, and then moving through and then also forming fairly close to Billings. Again, up to tennis ball size hail with your biggest storms in the area. And pushing a little bit further to the east, you can see those same storms that were impacting parts of Montana, also moving further north and east into the Dakotas in the overnight hours, and also a chance you could see a couple storms kind of fired up. You see a few of them there in Wisconsin. That could extend as far to the west as Minnesota, but few and far between, probably some marginally severe hail, if anything, out of that. So looking ahead to tomorrow, that's your better chance for some hail in Minnesota. Keeping a low chance overall so far. We'll be able to pinpoint this a little bit more for the city areas. I think the main hail focus is going to be kind of away from a lot of the population centers that we have at risk. But we'll see how this all plays out. Out to some golf ball size hail, even as far east as Minneapolis. Got that low chance right now, might bring that up to a moderate by time this time tomorrow. And chances in Fargo, even as far south as Omaha as well, and extend as far east to eastern possible limits. It's going to be Green Bay, Wisconsin for your Wednesday. And looking ahead at that future radar, you see those storms firing up in the afternoon after about lunchtime over by Duluth, and then in the evening hours across Nebraska, South Dakota, and into Minnesota after about 4 or 5 p.m. Central Time. And we'll keep an eye on all those. They could even have some bigger hail than golf balls if the storm mode can be a little more favorable. We want to keep things isolated to get that big hail for tomorrow. So that's all we got for today. The tropics are quiet for right now. Edouard is often away, no more updates on him, and we'll see possibly some storms forming in the next 5 days. I'll probably give an update on that when we get a little closer to storms actually forming. So follow our YouTube, our Facebook, our Instagram, our Twitter, all at Hail Trace. Pretty simple to find. Hit See First on Facebook so you don't miss any of our updates, like our posts for our 3- and 4-star map yesterday. You don't want to miss out on any of that, so you're always in the know. And of course, give us a call if you have any comments, questions, or concerns. You got to set up a training, your first time here, checking out Hail Trace, whatever it is. 855-334-4245. Happy to answer any questions for you. You can email us as well, info@hailtrace.com. Visit our website at hailtrace.com for all those wonderful details. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday. We'll see you again tomorrow at 12 p.m. like we do every single weekday here, same time, same place. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day.